What's up today? So let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis of GBP JPY. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity currently we have in this instrument. Now GBP JPY, we see that on the lower time frame we have a significant trading opportunity. Now before we discuss what it is, let's do a complete multi-time frame analysis. Then we'll jump onto this time frame to see how we can trade GBP JPY. Now starting with first of all bigger picture to see the general direction in the market. Now we see that GBP/JPY on the monthly time frame has created a very strong bullish price action after the previous monthly long doji that has in fact a huge liquidity. As you can see, it has been bounced from a very important level of support, came well below this level, tested this very important level of support quite a few monthly candle, and has this big bounce to the upside. After this kind of bounce, what we have seen that as soon as market open after a little retracement to the downside, GBP JPY started to push up. Now this is the monthly candle. As you can see, it has a huge liquidity. Now we can expect a push to the upside on GBP JPY as it has already grabbed liquidity. It has momentum. Now it's ready to go up as this is a long-term bullish market. Now looking at weekly time frame, today is the first day of trading week. What we have seen that after the previous week's bullish engulfer, as expected, today the market opened with a gap, and we have seen that GBP JPY started to push up. Now there is only one important thing that you need to keep in mind is that if you closely look at that, there is still a gap in this market. Now what you can expect, market as you can see don't like to leave a gap unchecked. So there is around, let's say, how many pips we still have, around 20 pip gap in this zone that has not been tested on GBP JPY after the market opening. And previous week you can see this bullish engulfer in fact has liquidity in it. It has broken the previous week's doji's low and then closed above with this big bullish engulfer, which is in fact completion of this inverted head and shoulder on GBP JPY. Now what we can expect the price to in fact to continue to go up as this is a long-term bullish market. But what I think that the price might come back down at some point to fill this gap, probably will test the high of this previous weekly doji. That can be a zone where we can expect potential bullish setup on GBP JPY. Now looking at the daily time frame, we have seen the price already has the price didn't test that zone yet, which is the previous resistance zone here, and also there is a previous resistance zone here, and we see a narrow doji has been created in this level. And today as soon as market open with this gap, we see primarily a bullish move. On the daily as well, we have seen a strong bullish momentum on GBP JPY. So all this time frame is bullish. Let's look at now on the lower time frame perspective how we can find a trading opportunity. Now if you closely look, this is the current candle which is closing almost after 1 hour, 1.5 hours later. What we see that GBP JPY created a gap which has still not been tested. So now it's a complicated thing that how GBP JPY is going to do. Is it going to go up from here, testing this previous resistance zone here as a support, or it is coming back down to test this gap level that we see on the weekly? If we narrow that gap on this lower time frame perspective, we see that the gap in fact is here where there was a narrow doji was closed here and opened with a gap. What I think that GBP JPY could potentially at some point come back to this level to fill that gap and then to go up potentially to the upside with this long-term bullish move. Then how I will be trading? As you know, the trading is all about current price action, all about what is creating at the moment. Now what I'm expecting now, GBP JPY to close this candle as a shooting star somewhere here, and then the next one to come back down, penetrate this level to test this zone, and then to go up with a strong bullish move. And this is the zone that I will be targeting for a high probability trade setup for GBP JPY to test. When it will come to test this gap level, I'll place a pending order, keeping a stop loss below this important level of support. Take profit at least 1 to 3 or more risk to reward ratio with our students. If you find value in this analysis, then smash the like button, and also don't forget to drop a comment below to help this idea. Thank you for watching. See you soon in my next analysis.